Hi friends, I'm Emily Fletcher. I am the founder of Ziva Meditation and a full-time meditation teacher. So this is what I do all day, every day, is that I help people to stress less so that they can step into who they want to be. And boy, oh boy, is now a good time to stress less and to step into who we want to be. So I'm really honored to be sharing these tools with you today. My intention is that they help you to come home to yourself, to be present, to move out of speculation and fear, and to become resilient and adaptive. So we're going to walk through a few tools today. When we're going to check in, I'll give you some breath work, body scan, relaxation, exercise. I'll likely share some affirmations, and then at the end we can imagine how we want to show up inside of this time of adversity, and even how we want the world to look on the other side. The thing I want you to know as we go into this is that there's a lot of misinformation about meditation. A lot of people think that the point is to clear the mind. You do not have to clear your mind in order to meditate. Thoughts are not the enemy. You're going to have thoughts during this exercise. You are definitely going to have thoughts. Some you will enjoy, some you won't enjoy. I don't even care if you enjoy this exercise. I care that you do it, and I care how you feel and perform in the rest of your day. Are you more patient? Are you more kind? Are you more resilient? Are you more present with your kids, with your job, with your family? Are you showing up as the human that you want to be, even, like I said, in times of this adversity? So I would like for you to start ideally by having a seat with your back supported and your head free. And before we dive in, just check in with yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling? 1 being, I'm currently having a panic attack. 10 would be, flip that. 10 would be, I'm currently having an anxiety or panic attack. And 1 would be, I'm chilling in a hammock in Bora Bora with a margarita in my hand. So 10 is super stressed. 1 is not stressed at all. Where on that scale are you right now? So you can even close your eyes if you want. Check in with yourself. There are no wrong answers. There's nowhere you should or should not be. This is about getting honest and asking the question, where am I on the stress scale right now? Really good. You can remember your number because we're going to check back in afterwards so we can accurately gauge our success and progress. And to begin, you don't have to have fancy fingers or an erect spine. You don't have to be cross-legged. The whole point of Ziva meditation is comfort. You can think of this as the lazy man's meditation. So I'd like for you to just have your back supported and your head free. Go ahead and close your eyes and inhale through your nose for the count of 2, and exhale through your mouth for 4. Really good. Inhaling for 2 and out for 4. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, and out, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose for 2 and out through the mouth for 4. We'll do a few more cycles of this. As you inhale, imagining that breath coming into the belly, into the chest, breathing in spaciousness. And as you exhale, feeling your brow soften, your jaw soften, your shoulders drop. Biggest inhale you've taken all day. Filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. You can even start to elongate this. You could breathe in for 4. And then exhale for 8, letting everything soften, letting all of the tension you've been storing in your muscles soften and release. Really good. And now we can keep our eyes closed, letting our breath be easy and natural. We're not manipulating or controlling or moving our breath in any way. Just allowing it to be simple, innocent. And I invite you to simply think the words "let go." Gently in the background of your mind, let go. When you start to feel yourself racing ahead or reviewing the past, just let go. Breathing in, let. Breathing out, go. Giving your body permission to let go right now. Giving yourself permission to surrender to the chair underneath you, to gravity that might be opening and softening your muscles. Just breathing in, let go. And you could keep this going like a soundtrack in the background of your mind. Just let go. That could be on one speaker, and in the other speaker, you can follow along with my guidance as I walk you through a body scan, a muscle melting, tension releasing body scan. So we'll start at the very top of our head. And imagining that you have a tiny little hole at the top of your head, and through it, this beautiful stream of white light is pouring down. This beautiful beam of white light is coming in through the top of the head, and as it moves down through your head, it's softening the brow, softening the muscles in your jaw. All the eyes muscles are softening. Sometimes we have to even work to close our eyes, and I invite you to let your eyelids soften. Let your eyeballs relax back into their sockets. Let your lips hang loose. Let your jaw go slack. And on the next inhale, you can come back to imagining this beautiful beam of white, universal light just coming in through the top of your head, pouring down through the head and starting to melt into your neck, into your shoulders. So many of us are holding so much tension, so much stress in our shoulders right now. So you could even bring your shoulders up to your ears for a moment and then let it drop. And imagining that beautiful white cleansing, healing light coming in through the head and now moving down through the arms, through the hands. Imagining it filling up your chest and your heart. And as this beautiful beam of white universal energy comes down through the top of your head, imagining it strengthening through your heart and then saturating down through your whole belly. Letting your hips expand, letting your thighs soften, letting this beautiful cleansing, healing white light relax all of your muscles, letting it just clean and cleanse and scrub any old tension, anxiety, stress, worry, insecurity, and just let it melt down through your thighs, down through your knees, down through your calves, and all the way down into your feet. So again, tapping into this beautiful white beam of light down through your head, your heart, your chest, your belly, your hips, your thighs, your calves, and then all the way down through your feet. And imagining all of the stress and anxiety that's just been cleansed through every single muscle, allowing that to exit down through the bottoms of your feet. Just releasing it. I don't need that worry. I don't need that anxiety. The speculation is leading always and only to suffering, so I'm willing to release it. And one final time, imagining this wave of white light just washing down from the top of the head all the way down through the bottoms of your feet. And imagine anything you're wanting to surrender, that it just pours out through the bottoms of your feet. Really good. Now coming back to this comfortable seated position, back supported, head free, eyes closed, body soft, heart open. The sound of sirens in the background, just adding to the pandemic soundtrack. Letting both of these things happen simultaneously. The relaxation that you're creating in your body and the uncertainty happening externally in the world. Both of those things can happen simultaneously. And I invite you to come back to those gentle, soft whispers in the background of your mind. Just let go. Let go. Let go. Letting this whisper happening fainter and finer in your mind, letting it get softer, more delicate, like an anchor dropping down inside of you, so that you're coming home to yourself, that you're not surrendering in defeat. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means that we're surrendering at the feet of nature. It means that we're trusting that something bigger than us is at play here. And we recognize that the more we try to control, the more we try to manipulate, the more we exhaust ourselves. It's like swimming against a current. It's not sustainable. So instead, we're going to tune into the current. We're going to trust that nature has more information than we do, and we are going to let go. We are going to surrender into the flow. From this space of surrender, I invite you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for right now. It does not matter how big or how small, but the fact that you're breathing right now, the fact that you have this resource right now, the fact that you have a place to sleep, food to eat, people who love you, anything you want to give thanks for, do it now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from this space of groundedness and gratitude, I invite you to open up your heart and imagine someone that you love very much sitting right across from you. Not even 6 feet away, let's say 3 feet away. It's our imaginations, they can be wherever we want. So someone that you love, your best friend, your relative, your child, your partner, anyone who makes you feel wonderful. Imagine them sitting across from you and breathing in, looking into their eyes and noticing how nice it feels to feel connected to someone that you love, and imagine saying to them, I love you. It might feel a little scary, a little vulnerable, but just give that love, opening up your heart and telling this person, I love you. And now I invite you to imagine them saying it back to you. I love you. And receiving that from them, noticing how that might change your body. Does it soften your heart? Does it make you feel a little giddy? There's no right or wrong answers here. But as you receive that love, inhale it down into every single cell in your body. Let it get supercharged with all of this goodness that you're creating inside. And now imagine sending that out to everyone in your home, everyone in your building, just blasting them with love, charging up every single cell in their bodies with the frequency of love. Really good. And as you inhale, receiving this person's love in through your eyes, letting it strengthen through your heart. And as you exhale, imagine sending it out to your entire country. So all your friends, all your family members, all your coworkers, all your enemies, just blasting them all with love. Anyone who is feeling isolated or alone or scared, imagining their heart softening, imagining them receiving this love from you and feeling a little less alone, a little less afraid, a little more grounded. Really good. And on your next inhale, I invite you to imagine this person that you love. Imagine them saying to you, I love you, receiving that love, breathing it into your heart, supercharging it. And as you exhale, I invite you to blast that out to the entire planet Earth. Just sending love out to every person, place, and thing on this entire planet. You could imagine this as a radio wave, as a radio frequency, as a beam of light, as a ripple on a wave of water. Whatever image works for you, just sending love out to the entire planet. And know that as you send it out, it is simultaneously coming back to you. So open up your heart and receive that love back to you. Letting that love start to warm your heart, open your heart, strengthen your immune system, strengthen your white blood cells, strengthen your lungs, strengthen your mind, strengthen your intuition. Letting it build life force, letting it build goodwill, letting it build adaptivity and resilience. Really good. So as we come to a close, I want you to give yourself a big, big internal high five, congratulating yourself for stepping up, for breaking old habits of fear and anxiety, for learning new skills, and for showing up for yourself, for putting on your mask so that you can help everyone around you. And I invite you to ask yourself the question, who do I want to be in this time of adversity? This doesn't mean you're not allowed to feel your feelings, but ultimately set the rudder for yourself. Who do I want to be? Do I want to be a leader? Do I want to be a healer? Do I want to be a source of calm in a storm of stress? Who do I want to be? How do I want to feel through this experience? Because while we cannot control every external circumstance, we are in charge of our interpretation, our reaction, and how we feel through it. So let's take charge of what we can take charge of. Really good. And taking a big cleansing inhale, the biggest inhale you've taken all year. And exhaling, letting go of anything that is not serving you. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, you can start to slowly, gently open the eyes. So again, give yourself a big internal high five. I would actually literally shake your hands right now. Just shake off any stress, any anxiety, any speculation, any emotions that may have come up for you during that you want to release. It feels kind of good too. Just a couple seconds. Shake, 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 shake. Good. And this question stands: who do you want to be in this time of adversity? I'm not suggesting that you are not allowed to feel your feelings, or that you don't need a break or a rest when it's time. But ultimately, it's up to us to decide how we want to respond, how we want to feel, who we want to be. So that's my homework assignment to you. Also, something that's been bringing a lot of comfort to me is the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So we cannot change all of the external circumstances right now, but what we can change is our interpretation, our relationship with them, and our level of resilience. So take with that what you will. I hope that this has been comforting for you. I hope that this brings you some relief and some peace. If you want to learn more, I'd be happy to share more with you. We have a whole online training you can do from the comfort and safety of your own home, which we're offering free to medical providers and people on the front line right now. It's 50% off for everyone else. But this is what I do. It's what I love. I love sharing these tools. And I'm so grateful that you have tuned in and that you've shared this time with me. So if there's anything else I can do to support, please let me know. I'm all over social media at Ziva Meditation. I'm here for you. I'm doing global live streams every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. in the Ziva Tribe on Facebook. So lots and lots of ways to connect. All right, if you want to do something on your own, what I would recommend is if you feel like you're having a panic attack, you feel like you're spinning out, I would start with that 2x breath. So all it is in through the nose for 2 and out through the mouth for 4. In for 2, out for 4. It's simple, but it's powerful. You're basically calming the vagus nerve, which is the superhighway between your brain and body. And even though it's simple, it's powerful enough to stop a panic attack in its tracks. You could do it walking if you're really amped. You can do it seated, eyes open, eyes closed. It doesn't matter. It's a really, really powerful tool. Okay, I love you. You're doing great. We are all doing the best that we can, and we're going to come through this on the other side.